Alright guys, here we are, early access patch version 0.7. As you can see, the Morigesh is here. She seems rad. I'm excited. Let's jump in. Greetings champions, it's time to talk about content update version 0.7. As the fog clears and around a wrathful forest, Morigesh is revealed as the next hero joining the Predecessor roster. We're practically buzzing about the deadly force of nature, but first we want to get into more detail about those OFT mentioned TTK changes we've been promising. Version 0.7 represents the first half of the large sweeping changes we're making to fully address the TTK issues we've identified in Predecessor. Specifically, this week we're resting our sights on crests, minion towers, and XP issues. I just woke up, leave me alone. These can all be tackled separately and should serve to lay a stronger foundation for the upcoming 0.7x balancing patch that will dive deeper into hero base stats, abilities, and items. It's important that we make those changes in tandem, otherwise we risk creating some rather harsh imbalances. This is a long patch, by the way. For now, our first goal is to decrease crest sustain and lower their overall stats. This will allow us to create a laning environment where committing your abilities when trading feels more meaningful, as damage will carry more significance and force opponents to return to base more often. It will also allow us to provide more base durability, making it harder for heroes to take each other out in the early stages of the game when they commit to those all-in pushes. Lastly, it also allows us to decrease minion damage to heroes, as there will be less natural sustain to mitigate it. With these changes, we'll be making the opportunity to rework some of the tier 3 crests to help provide more exciting power fantasies for you all to enjoy. After this, we have changes to our XP gains from objectives. We'll mostly be shifting away from global XP sources so that leads achieved on one side of the map don't tip the balance on the other side. It can feel really unfair for a player to be winning their lane, but global XP sources catch their opponent up in spite of their efforts. This is a leading cause of team snowballing and how objectives can snowball into each other. Finally, we're also taking the opportunity to review our last hero phase. After lots of valuable community feedback, her kit struggles a lot due to her former identity and legacy for Paragon having had tools and that incentivized a backline heavy playstyle that was often non-interactive. Right now, it's beyond our scope and capacity to rework her playstyle into a more close range one, as it will require heavier revisions to all elements of her kit holistically. Instead, we'll be repositioning Phase into more of an enchanter role, hoping to carve out a stronger identity as a hero that can rescue her teammates from crucial mistakes. To summarize this shit, because this is too fancy, hey, we made Phase. IMO. This is just, we've made Phase. We made her a character. Morigesh emerges from the eerie swamp. Grab your insect repellent champions. Morigesh arrives from the swamp to join the Predecessor roster. This fierce force of the forest has been added to the early access bundles, meaning she'll be unlocked for free for everyone immediately. Rad. Abilities! Let's get into it. Fuck. This is a long patch notes, man. Pestilence. Her passive effect, Morigesh damaging abilities apply Pestilence for 3 seconds, dealing 0.5 plus 0.15% per 75 magical power of the target's maximum health as magical damage every 0.5 seconds. Subsequent damaging abilities against a target affected by Pestilence will refresh the duration and spread the effect to nearby enemy targets. Think of Muzen Cobb from Smite, if you've played a Muzen Cobb. Ranged basic attacks dealing physical damage, as expected. Hive, primary ability, her Q, cooldown 14 seconds going down to 10 seconds at max level, cost 80 going up to 100 at max level. Effect, Morigesh throws a hive of insects that explode, dealing 60 going up to 240 at max level, plus 45 magical power as magical damage. Damaging a marked enemy target slows them by 20% for 3 seconds. Swarm, her secondary ability, or her E, is a 16-second cooldown that goes down to 12 at max level and costs 50 mana, going up to 90 at max level. Effect, Become the Swarm, gaining 20% movement speed for 3 seconds. Passing through enemy targets deals 80 going up to 220 plus 60% of your magical power as magical damage, and restores 5 going up to 25 at max level plus 5% of your magical power as health. Passing through a marked enemy target restores 8 times more health. Oh, I did not realize I missed this part of her kit. Jesus. Mark, alternate ability, or her right mouse button. Cooldown 6 seconds going down to 4 at max level. Cost 50 mana going up to 90 at max level. Effect, select an enemy hero to deal 70 going up to 210 plus 45% magical power as magical damage, and transform your voodoo doll into their image. Abilities have additional effects versus your marked target, and they may be targeted by Curse. Curse being her ultimate ability, or her R is on a... That's not right. Let me refresh the page and see if that gets fixed. There we go. Is on a 120-second cooldown, goes down to 80 at max level, and costs 100 mana. Effect: after a brief channel, summon a horde of insects to stab the marked target, dealing 250, going up to 550 at max level, plus 75% of your magical power as magical damage. The mark is removed upon casting the ability, so it is a very potent global alt. But it's not just so easy peasy global. There's a bit of setup that goes into it. Major improvements. Tutorial mode. This is on the screen if you want to read it. I'm not going to read it. It's a very bare bones tutorial that I believe you get forced to play on launching the game. Yep, right here. New skins. I hate the Fang Mao so much. I hate this. This is Sag. I also don't like the Bella Cup, but the Morigesh I'm definitely picking up. I think these are too mid as fuck. I just don't like her face stuff. I might get it just because how often do I see my own character's face? Other improvements. Various map collision. Made improvement to ward logic, replay mode stuff. Heroes can no longer attack a core that's been destroyed. Oh no! I actually kind of like this bug. It was funny. Oh well. AI heroes are now correctly blinded by phase. Speaking of phase, it's time for the rework. I'll read the blurb. Kicking things off with phase, we're looking to increase the value of linking to your allied targets by providing a scaling, more substantial power buff that benefits all heroes. We'll also be increasing her early game durability to help out her weaker laning phase. Phase? Her passive will also be reworked to better place her in the Enchanter playstyle. We know some players are worried about the implications of having phase having access to healing again due to her performance in Paragon. However, we feel that we have substantial checks and balances in place to prevent abusive interactions, and we'll be monitoring it carefully. To start with, healing will not be based on her own health regeneration, as this can reach vastly different levels of impact based on item effects that can create hard-to-balance scenarios, whilst making it feel impactful without those interactions. Lastly, we'll be shifting the healing away from her ultimate ability and granting haste instead. This should make the ultimate vastly superior when cast when linked with a mage. These changes should help reinforce phase as a one-on-one protector, with powerful single-target heals and enchantments, while still lacking team-wide effects. This will make her a powerful laner and skirmisher without having her outshine supports in teamfights. Or outshine other supports in teamfights. There should be a space. Alright, her base health has increased from 550 to 5950. Nope, that's not right. 550 to 595. There it is. Health growth decreased from 100 to 94. Essence Crystal, her passive casting ability, now restores 20 plus 8 per level plus 10% of your magical power health over 3 seconds. Linked allies receive the same healing. This effect does not stack. To telekinetic link, her right mouse button. When tethered to an ally, you and they both gain 6, going up to 10% at max level, increased physical power and magical power. So this concerns me for characters that scale off of both. I'm thinking like Crunch. That's interesting. Energy Lance for E. Its quality of life changes. Time to start firing beam decreased by 43%. It can now be cancelled as soon as the beam spawns, so at 0.6 seconds instead of the previous 1.9. Now allows phase to hover. Very cool. That's rad. So with Galaxy Greaves, that's cool. Or like, oh, you know what, phase. I don't know how much it affects your movement speed. Can phase jump into Fang Pit now? Without Galaxy Greaves? Anyway, Hyperflux. Omnivamp removed. Her ult. Omnivamp removed. Attack speed decreased from 60 to 120 at max level to now 50 to 100 at max level. Grants 50 going to 70 at max level. Ability haste for the duration. Movement speed changed from 10 up to 20 at max level to now 25 flat at all levels. Movement speed now decays over the duration. This, so okay, right, with Hyperflux now giving ability haste, how long does the ult last? Well, I guess it would always give you an additional cast faster, regardless of whether or not you're still being ulted. My question is... Yes, there's an ability haste cap in this game, right? Assuming there is. I mean, there has to be, right? Surely? Does this go over the cap? I honestly don't know if there's an ability haste cap in this game. I play enough of this game. All crests will be receiving around a 50% decrease to healing and, broadly speaking, more equalization across completion items. We'll also be enhancing crest identity and opening up more paths for every role class to choose from. Alright, this is going to be a bitch. Marksman crest, attack speed increased from 5 to 6, physical power removed, health restored on unit kill decreased from 6 to 3, evolve threshold decreased from 300 to 150. Sharpshooter crest, physical power removed, added 5% lifesteal, health restored on unit kill decreased from 6 to 3, evolve threshold decreased from 300 to 150. Eviscerator, physical power removed, rending strikes scaling increased from 15 to 20%, rending strikes ramping damage removed, rending strikes cooldown decreased from 90 seconds to 30 seconds. This item got kinda sick. You're gonna bully people in lane with this shit. The 30-second cooldown? That's crazy. Think of like how oppressive Ice Scorn talents can be. Liberator, physical power removed, lifesteal increased from 5% to 8%. Pacifier, physical power decreased from 20 to 10. Adrenalized bonus damage now occurs on any non-item / dot physical damage instead of just basic attacks. Rogue Crest, added 8 physical pen, physical power removed, ability haste removed. Health restored on ability hit decreased from 4 to 3. Health restored on unit kill decreased from 6 to 4. Evolve threshold decreased from 300 to 200. Assassin Crest. Physical power decreased from 12 to 8. Physical penetration increased from 4 to 8. Ability haste removed. Health restored on ability hit decreased from 4 to 3. Health restored on unit kill decreased from 6 to 4. Evolve threshold decreased from 300 to 200. Next. Physical power decreased from 20 to 12. Physical power penetration increased from 10 to 15. Ability haste removed. That was a struggle, but you got what I was saying. Ordis. Physical power increased from 15 to 10. Physical penetration decreased from 10 to 8. Ability haste decreased from 15 to 10. Witch Stalker. Physical power decreased from 15 to 12. Physical penetration increased from 6 to 8. Ability haste removed. Warrior's Crest. Health removed. Health restored scaling changed from 3% maximum health to 8% total physical power. Health restored duration decreased from 15 seconds to 10 seconds. Evolve threshold decreased from 400 to 200. Champion Crest. Physical power decreased from 10 to 8. Health decreased from 100 to 80. Health restored scaling changed from 3% maximum health to 8% total physical power. Health restored duration increased from 15 to 10. Evolve threshold decreased from 400 to 200. I actually really like this change, by the way. Brutal Axe. Physical power decreased from 20 to 12. Health decreased from 200 to 100. Phoenix. Physical power decreased from 30 to 15. Health increased from 100 to 150. I like this change. Better on steel, actually, now than it used to be. Ice Scorn Talents. Physical power decreased from 15 to 10. Health decreased from 150 to 100. Ability haste decreased from 15 to 10. Oh. Magician Crest. Mana increased from 50 to 120. Magical power removed. Mana restored on ability hit decreased from 5 to 4. Mana restore on unit kill decreased from 8 to 5. Evolve threshold decreased from 400 to 300. Wizard Crest. Mana increased from 120 to 150. Magical penetration removed. Mana restored on ability hit decreased from 5 to 4. Mana restored on unit kill decreased from 8 to 5. Evolve threshold decreased from 400 to 300. Epoch. Magical power increased from 25 to 35. Health removed. Magical penetration removed. Soul Bearer. Magical power increased from 15 to 25. Magical pen removed. Time Flux Band. Magical power increased from 20 to 25. Ability haste removed. Occult Crest. Health removed. Health restored on ability hit decreased from 4 to 3. Health restored on unit kill decreased from 6 to 4. Evolve threshold decreased from 300 to 200. Warlock Crest. Magical ability power increased from 12 to 25. Magical pen removed. I hate this. Health removed. Health restored on ability hit decreased from 4 to 3. I just hate this for my magical junglers. Health restored on unit kill decreased from 6 to 4. Evolve threshold decreased from 300 to 200. Obelisk. Health removed. Condemned stop forgiveness window decreased from 4 to 3 seconds. Condemned scaling down from 30% to 20%. Cooldown decreased from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. Soul Stealer no longer grants souls on takedown. we're on a journey here. Tempest, magical power increased from 15 to 25. Health decreased from 150 to 120. Ability haste decreased from 15 to 10. Magical penetration removed. I hate this. Magical pen being gone makes me so sad. Typhoon, magical power increased from 20 to 25. Health removed. Magical penetration removed. Added 4% Omni Vamp. Cyclone basic attack speed per stack increased from 2 to 3. Cyclone attack speed scaling per stack increased from 2 to 3%. Cyclone max stack decreased from 6 to 4. Mirage cooldown reduction removed. Mirage cooldown decreased from 30 to 20 seconds. The Typhoon's good now. Oh. Titan Crest. Health decreased from 80 to 60. Scaling increased from 0.75 maximum health to 1% maximum health. Health restored duration decreased from 15 seconds to 10 per second. Space healing removed. Health restored doubling on unit kill removed. Evolved threshold decreased from 400 to 300. Goliath Crest. Health increased from 150 to 160. Health regeneration removed. Scaling increased from 0.75% maximum health to 1% maximum health. Health restored duration decreased from 15 to 10 seconds. Space healing removed. Near War Boots. Health increased from 175 to 180. Health regeneration removed. Resilience change. Resilience gain 40% decaying movement speed and regenerates 1.5% of your maximum health per second for 4 seconds. After the duration, continue regenerating 0.75% of your maximum health per second until exiting combat. Near War Boots might be good again. Good now. Razorback. Health increased from 150 to 160. Physical armor decreased from 15 to 10. Magical armor increased from 8 to 10. Health regen removed. Echidna damage reflect magnitude decreased from 50% to only 20%. However, Echidna duration increased from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. Echidna damage reflect now reflects pre-mitigated damage. Gain 25% increased physical armor and magical armor when Echidna is active. Razorback is really interesting. Sapphire's Mantle might be OP. Health increased from 200 to 300. Health regeneration removed. Physical armor removed. Magical armor removed. Sturdy active change. Atlas. Increase your size and maximum health by 20% for 6 seconds, dealing 1.5 or dealing 40 plus plus 1.5 maximum health true damage to nearby enemies. After the duration, permanently increase your maximum health equal to 20% of damage dealt. Crazy item. Gonna be a lot of fun. Unless it's too OP, then it's gonna be hell. Consort Crest. Mana regeneration increased from 25% to 50%. Magical power removed. Reclamation. Remove physical armor and purify healing removed. Silentium added 100 health. Magical armor removed. Ability haste removed. Tranquility added 10% health and shield power. Ability haste removed. Guardian Crest. Health removed. Health regeneration increased from 25% to 50%. Warden's Crest. Health decreased from 120 to 100. Leaf Song. Health increased from 120 to 180. Health regeneration decreased from 75% to 50%. Physical armor removed. Magical armor removed. Added 10 ability haste. Riftwalkers. Health decreased from 150 to 120. Health regeneration decreased from 100% to 50%. Magical power removed. Mana removed. Added 10 of both armor types. Sanctification. Mana regeneration removed. Health regeneration decreased from 75% to 50%. Added 10 heal and shield power. Oh! Crazy. A lot of crest changes. I hope you understood and caught everything there. It's just gonna make the game a lot, it's gonna extend fights. We're just basically lowering power across the board, really, is what it is with the crest. I think it's definitely going to slow down the early game, but I think we transition in the mid game a bit faster now. It's just a function change. Dreambinder. Chilling spell now slows magnitude adjust. Chilling spell slow magnitude adjusted to 10% for dot abilities. Minions. Melee minions. Hero damage modifier decreased from 55 to 40%. Range decreased from 40 to 30%. Siege decreased from 70 to 50%. Towers. Hold on. This is lame. I don't like this. So I really don't like that. T1 global XP and reward changed to local XP reward. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, this isn't gold. I thought gold was here. Never mind. I like this. Tier 1 global XP reward changed to local XP reward. Tier 2 global XP reward changed to local XP reward. Core hero damage modifier decreased from 140% to 100%. Okay, so your team still gets global gold. That's what I was concerned about. And bug fixes. We do not have the list yet. Oh, that was a lot of information to get out in 21 minutes or whatever this video ends up being. But thank you all for watching. Bears out. Peace. So I found this box, and I know what's in it, but I don't know if you deserve to see what's in it. Maybe you do, just because you made it to the end of the video. Oh, isn't it great? Look what was in the box. That's just awesome. Look at it. It's so cool.